to another episode in Elmwick Park. I do apologize that it has been 2 weeks instead of 1 week for a video, but I have very good reasons um, that I will be sharing with you very shortly. But we are jumping straight into a speed build as usual, just getting things done. And I asked you guys what kind of big cat would you like to see in the zoo first, and it ended up being a split down the middle um, on African leopard and cheetahs. So stay tuned to see what I pop in here. Actually, don't stay tuned. The thumbnail's gonna give it away. We know what we put in here. Um, so yeah, I'm just kind of mapping out where I would like these guys to go. I actually went and visited a zoo, and they had their cheetah enclosure right kind of quite close to the back of the zoo, very far away from the lions, which is very normal. And they were really in like this beautiful shaded, loads of trees, lots of long grass, and they kind of had this wooden platform to kind of go and lie up on. Um, it was really, really pretty, very unusual for a cheetah enclosure, but I really, really liked it. So I did take inspiration from when I visited that enclosure at that zoo. So we're just doing the fencing, getting the basics down. So yeah, I have had a very, 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 very busy weekend. Um, as some people might know, in the UK, London Hyde Park always host a um, summer kind of festival type thing. Um, so they do events throughout summer where you can go and watch certain artists perform there. And me and my sister do try and go most years, just as something to do. It's a nice fun day out. And this year, Pitbull was performing, and we thought it would be a great time to go and visit and go and see him. And he was amazing. He not only was absolutely, it was great, it was such a good time, but also his supporting acts were unreal. We watched Kesha and Tiny Temper and Lil Jon and people like that. They were all amazing throughout the day. And we also managed to break the world record for the amount of bald hats worn in a single place at one time. I think they counted over 21,000 bald caps. So that was really cool to be a part of that. It was just a really silly, goofy day. Everyone was there for like a fun, good time. And the vibes were just immaculate. It was really fun. So that happened on the Friday. I came home on the Saturday, and on the Sunday I went and picked up a puppy. So she is 8 weeks. She'll be 9 weeks very, very soon, actually, tomorrow after you watch this. And she has been an absolute delight. So she is a bully cross. So she has Staffordshire Bull Terrier in her, and she also has Pocket Bully in her. And I know bully breeds get a bad reputation because they're obviously very short, muscular. Well, actually, not very short, but they're very muscular dogs. So obviously they were bred for a tradition called bull baiting, which happened between like the 12th and 19th centuries, where they would chain a bull or a bear to a stake, and they would have these dogs come in and kind of immobilize the bull, which is where that term comes from. Obviously, it is no longer a thing, that is not allowed, um, but some people obviously do still use them for dogfighting rings and things like that, and they do just have a very bad rep behind them. But from owning one before, I just can't I just can't not have one. My Ruby dog was the most amazing, loving, loyal companion I could have asked for, and I'm hoping this little one is going to be the same. So this week has been very difficult to film. I've had to film in um, sections rather than one full go, which has really been difficult to kind of pick up where I'm going, and obviously editing and things like that has been the same. It's just a case of while she's down for like her hour, 2 hour naps, it's a case of right, let's get some work done. Um, but it's been a good time. We're just going to jump to sorting out our lemurs because they're having quite a few grow up and they're becoming, well, they're not becoming a problem yet because I haven't actually let them fight. But we're just going to put them in the trade centre and then don't let me forget to release them to the wild for conservation points. Our second zebra is about to have a baby. Where's she off to? Is she going to do it now or are we going to wait for a bit? She's going to do it now. Perfect. So we had a female and this one is also a little girl. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, these axolotls, man. Oh. I'm tempted just to not have 5. Ooh, research. Have we got enough to do their food? Not yet. Okay. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. What have we got going on in here? I think there's just extra people in the zoo because we've put in cheetahs, which is fine. I had a feeling that would be the case. We're gonna have a baby. It's clearly baby boom. August is the time for everyone to be having babies. There we go. Oh, that's so sweet. Right, we've got protesters, we've got all sorts. Okay, the keepers came and sorted these guys now, so the protesters should leave, possibly, maybe. You're about to give birth. Oh my gosh. It's getting to the point now where a lot of them are having babies. It might just be a bad moment for it, or we might just be hitting chaos time. I'm not sure. What have we got here? 3. Oh, come back. Another gold star boy. And 4, a little girl. So we've got 3 boys and a girl there. What's happening here? You're about to grow up. You're going to have to leave. Oh, we need to sort out your enrichment. We will do a enrichment changeover next episode. If I remember. If I don't, it's whatever. But hopefully everything's going okay. Okay, so the cheetahs are now our most appealing. That's great. We've still not got too much crime. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll go through everyone's enrichment. Oh, another time. Oh, sleep is just not happening for me at the moment. Well, I say that. Sleep is happening. We just have a few cries through the night. And I'm just hyper aware of it, so just wake up. So it's just very broken sleep at the moment, but it'll be fine. Let's change this to 3. We want them aging up a little bit slower, just because it might be a little more manageable. Okay, let's get back to what I was doing and finish off this speed build because it's looking very barren in here right now. So not only is my filming all over the place, so is my editing. I do apologize. Um, I actually didn't realize it takes me way longer than I thought it did. Um, how long has she been down now for? She's been in her crate for about an hour. So I've got about half an hour left to finish editing this, and then I'll have to come back up and finish the rest off when she's down for her next nap. It's lots of fun. It's really exciting. I wouldn't change it for the world. I really enjoy getting a puppy into a routine, getting them socialized and used to things. So obviously because she's 8 weeks old, she can't go out at the moment with um, other dogs and socialize, but we have had some vaccinated, trustworthy friends of mine that have dogs. The dogs are vaccinated, not necessarily the people, that's what I meant. The dogs are vaccinated and safe for her to play with. Um, so that's been really fun for her to have a few friends come over and visit. I've also popped her in her crate whilst people have been here, so she doesn't just assume that because people are here, it's all fun and games for her. And just getting her used to being on her own, really. Bully breeds are very social animals. Once they've got their person, they really, really love them. And I just don't want her to suffer with any separation anxiety. So I'm just kind of getting her used to the fact that she can be on her own and she's perfectly capable of that from a very young age. I think I overplanted in here a little bit. Uh, never mind. And then it started to snow, and I did not have heaters anywhere in my zoo, so I suddenly had loads and loads of notifications letting me know that all of the animals were really suffering in the cold. But it has been 33 years, and this is our first look at snow. To be honest, in the UK, that's probably close. We have snow very rarely these days. I remember snow quite a lot when I was younger, um, but snow doesn't overly happen here as much anymore, unless you're up north, I guess. I think you guys get a little bit more up there. Let's get to know a little bit about our cheetahs. So they are built almost entirely for speed, making them very unique among the cat family. They're the fastest land animals on Earth, and top speeds have been recorded from about 58 to 65 miles per hour, and they can reach this in about 3 seconds. They can only maintain top speed for about 20 to 30 seconds before overheating. They have distinctive black tear marks running from their eyes to their mouth, and these marks may reduce glare from the sun to help them focus on prey. Unlike leopards, cheetah spots are solid and not rosette-shaped. They live in Eastern Africa, Southern Africa, and small populations remain in parts of Iran as well. They prefer open grasslands, savannas, light woodland and semi-desert areas, and cheetahs hunt during the day, especially early morning or late afternoon. Their favourite prey includes gazelles, impalas, springbok, young wildebeest and hares. Mothers usually have 2 to 6 cubs, and cubs have long fluffy grey mantle along their backs that helps camouflage them. Cubs stay with their mothers for about 18 months, and male siblings often stay together for life. Females usually live alone, except when raising cubs. Cheetahs don't roar like lions or tigers, but they chirp, especially when you have a mother calling to its cubs. They purr, growl, hiss, and yowl. Although they're excellent hunters, they're not particularly strong fighters. So lions, hyenas, and leopards often steal their kills, kill their cheetah cubs, or force adult cheetahs away from food. This is one of the reasons why cheetahs eat really, really quickly. Cheetahs are classified as vulnerable. They are thought to only be around 7,000 wild cheetahs remaining. Their biggest threats are habitat loss, conflict with humans, declining prey populations, illegal wildlife trade, and small fragmented populations that reduce genetic diversity. Every cheetah has a unique spot pattern, much like a human fingerprint. They rely more on sight than smell when hunting. They are considered the least aggressive of the big cats, and they have smaller teeth and weaker jaws than lions or leopards because their bodies evolved for speed rather than strength. Just before we wrap up this episode, one of our female meerkats is about to give birth. So finally we have some meerkat babies running around as well. I always find in a meerkat enclosure you actually have quite a lot of them, and I felt like ours was lacking the numbers, so I'm really glad that we've got a few babies here to make the enclosure look a bit more lively. They look so cute. Are they gonna come out? Do we have 3? We've got 3! Oh, that's perfect. There goes Mum. Let's see if any of them pop out here. Yay! Oh, they're so tiny. They should be fine here. We haven't had many stress, so... Finally, one of our animals that isn't stressed. Seems to be the meerkats. Though I think they're neutral rather than shy. Side offspring. Yep. Info sensor. Perfect. We got a reward here. So we still need to adopt some more habitat species, and we need to release 2 crocodiles. That's going to take a while because they take so long to age up. So that one's going to be with us for quite a long time unless it changes and refreshes. But anyway, that is where we're at today. Sorry that most of this episode has been puppy talk. Excuse me. It won't always be like that. It's just the first week is super exciting, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get a little bit better at editing, filming, and the quicker she gets into a routine, just the better. So things should go back to normal, and I'm looking at ordering my PC next week. So I might be a little bit of a novice at first. It probably will take me a little bit longer to edit than it does at the moment. I don't know. But hopefully that will definitely help speed up the process, and I'll be able to get a little bit more done in less time, which is always great. Let's just train some of our staff up. I just hired a few more keepers as there are a few animals that were hungry. I do need to start putting them in work zones. That seems to be the problem here. But as soon as we do that, everything should be working a little bit more smoothly. It's just a case of getting the hang of what we're going to need when we're going to need them. But at the moment, no one's kind of doing anything. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week with another episode. What would you like to see in the zoo next? Let me know down below. Bye guys.